Today marks 25 years since the massacre at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. It wasn't the first mass shooting at a school and far from the last, but it did send shockwaves across the nation after unfolding live on television and across the internet. At a vigil last night, family, friends, and gun safety advocates gathered to remember the victims of that awful day. One teacher and 12 students were killed. One of them was 15-year-old Daniel Mauser. Karen Morfitt of CBS Colorado spoke to Daniel's dad about the far-reaching legacy his son left behind.
Sitting in the library at Columbine High School today, his son's shoes on his feet, Tom Mauser doesn't focus on what happened 25 years ago. Instead, he reflects on the good happening inside another school, thousands of miles away.
We've been contributing to an organization called Unbound, and it was a young girl in Guatemala that was benefiting from that. And after Columbine, they wrote to us and said, you know, we've received a number of donations in Daniel's name.
Roughly $77,000 was raised from those wanting to honor his son. It was enough to build a school where that little girl lived, and the Mauser family was asked to come and visit.
And then there were some buildings next door that were still under construction. So, well, what's that? Oh, that's the high school. We had enough money to do that also.
And then he learned of yet another building.
They had enough money to build a library in another community, given, you know, that Daniel was killed in the library at Columbine.
It would be the first in a town of 20,000 people, and the joy it brought, he says, put their own pain into perspective.
You saw the smiles on these kids' faces. You think, oh my God, what they go through every day, what they have been through. We've been through hell too. So have they.
25 years later, he's received several photos and calls from travelers who have come across that library, dedicated to his son, Daniel Mauser. Karen Morfitt, CBS News, Denver.